Wow, this is unbelievable. Career is booming, and love is coming too. Trump finally decides to make a move on Ivana. He finally managed to take Ivana out for dinner. Trump is no longer a small player. The hotel renovation is well underway. Future Trump is a big boss. Ivana flat out says she loves money and dreams of owning an interior design firm, which cracks Trump up. Since you have your needs, this should be easier. To win my heart, you have to capture Ivana's too. Trump's eyes aren't just on Ivana. He wants to conquer the whole world. During the extensive renovations of the hotel, Trump specifically seeks out Roy to clearly inform him of his intention to marry Ivana, and Roy is utterly petrified upon hearing the news. Roy thought women only slow you down, plus he worries about the divorce issue. What's going to happen then? That's not in his playbook. Whether Trump agrees or not, Roy definitely cannot. So he prepares a prenup, hoping it becomes his career highlight. Suddenly turning into a normal lawyer, the agreement states if they separate, she gets just $20,000 a year. If they divorce, sorry, but she has to return all the gifts Trump gave her, penny for penny. Upon seeing the agreement, Ivana was so furious she tossed the ring, and Trump scrambled to pick it up. However, Trump knows precisely what he desires, and equally well what Ivana desires too. The agreement takes effect after marriage, so he hails a cab, promising Ivana $100,000 to sweeten the deal. Upon hearing these words, Ivana's eyes instantly sparkled, and naturally, she didn't hesitate to use some charming words to win him over. Eventually, they both fulfilled their wish and stepped into the hall of marriage. In fact, Ivana has her own plans now that they are married. The money isn't just Trump's. And there's Roy. All these upper-level connections could bring her tons of money. While Trump is flourishing in both love and career, his brother seems rather lonely compared to Trump. Flaty is just a nobody, not knowing anyone here. As the saying goes, however, Trump has already stepped into a different world, a realm his brother will never reach. As time goes on, Trump has a kid and moves into a super mansion, and one day while explaining his business empire to little Trump, brother Flaty suddenly drops by looking worse for wear, bringing a toy for his nephew, which Trump tosses right onto the floor. Trump looks bewildered at Flaty and the toy on the ground, asking, "Who are you, anyway?" Flaty shamelessly admits his failures, hoping for a change and that Trump could lend a hand. As the younger brother, Trump doesn't outright refuse but secretly looks down on his brother. Ivana, coming downstairs, suggests hosting Flaty for a few days, but Trump immediately lies, saying they have guests coming over. Then he pulls out some cash from his wallet and hands it to Flaty, telling him to find a hotel for the night, just to get. Come on, Freddie, don't blame me, okay? Think I'd let you waste your life? Little does Trump know, this might be one of the most regrettable choices of his life. So, they interview at the unfinished hotel, and Ivana promotes her IP, claiming contribution to its construction. Trump attends another interview, complaining about the mayor, claiming NYC isn't tapping one of its potential. Those words sound arrogant, but in reality, they reflect Trump's insatiable ambition. As he sits on the plane with Roy gazing at the city below, Trump sees nothing but opportunities. At that moment, he and Roy have a disagreement. Trump wants to dive into gambling, while Roy points out, "Hotel isn't finished, jumping into another large project is asking for trouble. I think your goal is a bit chubby now, but no worries. You need to think about the future. The future is here, the future is here, the future is in the Empire State." Trump quickly meets with casino partners, needing a gambling license, which normally takes 8 to 10 months to process. But with Roy's help, the whole process could shrink from months to just days. Astonishing. Trump is no longer that, no? The schoolboy, he's learned that Roy's connections are limited. Be it the Attorney General or the Vice Mayor, those connections can only be used once, and Roy used them all on Trump. This way of pooling resources to build one person changed the dynamic of the partnership significantly. Before, Trump had to beg Roy for help, Now, even if Roy disagrees, he has to help Trump. Roy was all in this time, he had no choice. At this moment, Trump receives a call from his mom. Sudden bad news accelerated Trump's transformation into a wolf. Then the family attended his brother Freddie's funeral together. That night, Trump shed tears. Feeling regret and sadness, he saw just how weakness ends. He hated himself for indirectly causing his brother's death, and he remembered the rules of survival in this steel jungle. Soon, New York's most splendid Trump Hotel was completed, and that night, Trump became the brightest star. But Roy showed up to congratulate him, looking like a zombie. He lost his former flair, and found a quiet spot to make a request to Trump. I'd like you to reserve a room for my boyfriend. He has pneumonia, and the country villa is freezing. The hotel would be much more comfortable. Trump agreed readily, for without Roy, the hotel wouldn't exist. Yet for Roy, it was his first humble plea to Trump. Trump had sensed the shift in dynamics already, thinking it was no big deal and that it was the way things should be. He even began to develop a deep sense of annoyance towards Ivana. To Trump, Ivana has simply become nothing more than a mere business partner nowadays. Thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to our channel.